Hello everyone and welcome to day 30 of your psychic powers. So we're tapping in, tuning in with Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, and all of heaven to help us to access the gifts within us to help humanity and raise the vibration of the world. So for this series we're using the Angel Therapy Oracle cards and we're about halfway through the series, so I'm really excited. We're doing a card a day. So thank you angels. What do we need to know please for today? What guidance have we got, please, for today? Wow, we've got parents coming in today. Parents, a really powerful one. Because on this journey in this school of life, we have to reparent ourselves because we learn things from childhood, from our parents, from our childhood and society, and the way our life is. And then we have to re-educate ourselves when we wake up spiritually and we realize that we've been living in a dream world, that we've been living in a matrix, that the life that's being pulled around our eyes shuts out the power of who we are. So we have to re-educate ourselves or reparent ourselves to find out who we truly are. And on this journey of our life, we understand that we are remembering who we are from a soul level, and it's really deep. So we tune in and we tune out what's going on around us. So we tune into our higher self and who we are, and we tune out of the 3D world. That means we're aware of it, we notice it and we live in it, but we're not of it. Because we understand that we are more powerful than anything that's going on out there. Because not only is happiness an inside job, but we create our reality by the thoughts that we think. So when I'm tapping in with this parents card, the first thing that's coming through is that we have to re-educate ourselves, or reparent ourselves through self-love, self-healing and self-worth, through the mirror work that we do. When we look in the mirror and we're proud of who we are, we learn to love ourselves, not in a vain way, but in a way where we appreciate who we are and we appreciate the Creator for creating us how we are, because we realize our power, and power comes from within. It's also about blessing our parents, because none of us have been given an easy childhood. None of us have been given an easy ride, because people come into our lives and situations happen to grow us, to evolve us and to heal us. And for that to happen, we have to go through challenges, and we go through ups and downs, highs and lows, and the tsunamis of life. And we realize through these big waves of emotion that we go through that we have the power to master our thoughts, that we have the power to change our reality, because we have the power, and we had the power all along. So when we're growing up in our lives, our parents will teach us their ways and really put onto us their fears and their society ways and the way that they think that things should be. So when we get older and wiser, and when we grow up spiritually, we have to understand that we have to stand in our own truth and our own integrity, no matter, who thinks other than us. So we have to stand proud, even if that affects our parents or our siblings or the people in our life. We have to stand firm in our beliefs and do what we feel is right. So bless your parents, because whatever sort of childhood you've had, you may have had a really good relationship with your parents, a really bad one. Maybe you didn't even meet them. We've all got different scenarios of how life was. But that's not how life is now, because our parents bless us with gifts and things that we need. They bless us with experiences and a way to see our side. So whether you've had good or bad relationships with your parents, it's about what they've taught you and how they've shown you the way to help you to be here on this planet. Because without your parents, you wouldn't be here right now. So bless your life and bless them for giving you life, and let go of the pain, let go of the struggle, and trust that you are safe. And this is also your parents in heaven. So this is God, your creator. This is Mother Earth, or the higher power. It's Father Sky. It's whoever you believe in. The parents who created you. This is about your life and your journey and finding your way. And that's really what this card is all about when I'm tapping in intuitively. The message says, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. So whether it's a good or a bad relationship, they love you to the best of their ability. That means that they've learned things through their parents and their situation and their lives. So they were doing the best that they could with the experience and the knowledge that they had. So it's about releasing the past, letting go of any pain connected with your real parents. It's also about understanding that love is eternal. So if you've lost your parents or one or the other, they are still with you, guiding you, watching over you, keeping you safe. Just as I know that my dad is around me, loving me and watching over me, no matter what the relationship was like when we were on the human plane. So this is about you blessing everything and realizing that everyone does the best they can at that moment in time with the knowledge and the experiences that they have. So it's about seeing through the eyes of love and seeing the bigger picture and understanding that everything that comes into this world, everything that's in your world and around you, whether it be a person, a family member, a situation you're going through, or a change, it's all here to grow you and learn you and to evolve you into your higher version, the greatest version of who you are, your better self, your priority. And that's what you're here for. The message says the angels are helping you to heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So you're going through a heart healing right now. And on this journey in the school of life, as we get more spiritual, as we get more tapped in, as we start healing and helping the world, as we start guiding others and being a leader, we understand that we have to heal the past. And we have to heal everything connected with the past and everyone connected in our lives, to bring in a healing not only for ourselves but for the world, to raise the vibration of humanity. And we start doing that by starting within our own life and our own true self. And this may hit home with some of you watching, because maybe the relationships haven't been very good, or there's been pain there, or you've lost a loved one and you're missing them and you're wishing you could bring closure in. But they are all around you and you are safe and you are loved and protected. And most importantly, you are never alone, because you are a child of God. You are a child of the Creator, and you have a whole world here of brothers and sisters. Everyone is energy. We're all eternally connected and we are all one. So you can never lose anybody in spiritual truth. You gain so much more. You gain knowledge. You gain an understanding. You gain spiritual awareness of who you are and where they are, knowing that they are still with you no matter what, guiding you and healing you. And you're always connected with everyone, just as I'm connected with you and you're connected with me, because we are soul family. We are all one, regardless of our ages, the colour of our skin, the things that we do, the jobs that we have, the places that we live. We're all energy, because we're all operating on a vibrational frequency and we're connecting it to love. So the vibrational frequency that you're on right now, being a leader, being a psychic, tapping in with your qualities of empathy and compassion, understanding, and being a light worker on this earth now, you're operating from the frequency of love. So you're connected with everything that ever was, everything that ever will be, and everything that is. So you're connected with all things. You are one with source, one with the divine, one with yourself. And when you understand that on a very deep level, and it is a deep message today, it allows you to release the past, to forgive the past, to forgive your parents, to release them from blame, to forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. It didn't mean there was anything wrong with you because they walked away or they left you or any of these things happened, because they were living their own lives, understanding their own lives from their own soul's perspective, growing their soul, going through their own experiences to grow their soul. And sometimes that affects us as children. There could be things going on with alcohol. I went through a lot of that in my childhood, growing up with, alcohol in the family. And it's not nice, but it makes you stronger. It makes you appreciate who you are when you grow and learn and you can think for yourself. So you change your ideas and your perception to suit you. regardless of the past. So bless your parents today, because they have created you, and that's the most important thing. And then they have learnt you lessons and taught you things that you needed to know. And you've taught yourself who you are. So you've taught the good bits, and you've taught the bad bits, and you've kind of moulded it into you. So you've become who you are through you, through your life experiences, not what others have given to you, but what you've been shown. It's really powerful. So the angels are saying to you, bless the past to bring in a better future, and to bless the moment you're in now. So release any fear, any worry, and keep the love. Cut the cords of attachment with your parents or anyone that's dragging you down or has caused you harm or pain. Cut the cords and keep the love, because you can never lose that love. You can never lose that experience of love, because love is within you. And that's what this journey is about. So take this message into your day and take it into your life, releasing fear, so you can help people to understand that their parents have healed them. And this really hit home for me. I'd like to tell you this story because, Radley Valentine, who creates some of the decks of cards, and he's, a really powerful angel healer. And he's got a YouTube channel too. I've seen Radley on stage a lot of times, and he was talking about his childhood. And it was very hard for him to talk about it on stage. And he was talking about the relationship that he had with his father and how much pain he went through. And then he realised when he was on his spiritual path and awakening that his father, causing him all that pain and all that suffering, is one of his greatest soul teachers. And that soul loved him. To be able to come into this physical body and hurt him in this way, he loved it. To teach him what he needed to know to become who he is now, to become stronger. And when Radley talked about that on the stage, there was not one person in that room that wasn't crying, because it was so powerful. And when you understand that everybody that comes into your life is here to teach you. Some people teach us through love and happiness and joy and bliss, and other people teach us through pain and struggle and suffering and loss. But every lesson is here to grow us, evolve us, and turn us into the greatest version of who we are. So release the past, bless your parents, bless anyone who's hurt you, and most importantly, bless yourself for being the intentional warrior that you are, because you're setting that intention to be a warrior, because that's your true self. When you get knocked down, you get back up. You know your power, you know your truth, you know yourself. So stand in your power, you are loved. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.